Bulla is finally born and the Battle Royale of the century is just hours away. Dragon Ball Super Episode 83 was chock full of so many awesome moments. Where do I even start? Let's start with the birth of Bulla, aka Bra. Whis came in the clutch and used his magical scepter to bring Bra into this world. I mean, it was the cleanest birth I've ever seen. Like, where was the placenta? The umbilical cord? The incessant screaming a newborn baby tends to do when they pop out of their mama's cooch. Since this was a magical birth, maybe that's why none of these things were present. Applying real-life logic to animes fails every time. I'm just so confused by this birthing. So, is that where babies come from? I don't know. An all-powerful being appears in your womb and wraps it up in a blanket? It was an interesting twist that I'm sure none of us saw coming, Whis being the midwife to Bulma. Perhaps this might lead to some sort of dormant subconscious connection between the two characters in the future. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Now let's talk about this imaginary fight dreamt up by Goku and Son Gohan, where they were doing some subconscious training in their minds of what a fight between Basil and Krillin would look like. Now I gotta say, Krillin was really holding his own against Basil in that bout, a side of Krillin we haven't seen much of in Super. Granted, it wasn't a real fight, but it was nice to see him in rare form. Ultimately, Krillin lost in the image battle to Basil to what appeared to be a crotch blast. Seriously, that blast looked like it was emitted from his nether regions. Always the optimist, Goku assured Gohan that Krillin will be fine in the actual tournament and that he's been training and has new techniques he's yet to see. But still, it's Krillin we're talking about here, so I firmly believe that we may be surprised with some of the techniques Krillin pulls out of his back pocket, but ultimately things might not end well for him. So now, what are the stats for Universe 7? Well, with a total of 28 mortal inhabited planets, we're not ranking too well. As such, Goku and company focused their efforts on finding suitable warriors to participate on Earth only. Seriously, that number is pretty damn pathetic, Universe 7. Why weren't new Kais assigned to help out after the whole Boo saga? Shin, you suck at your job, bro. You're useless! Although I'm sure the only reason this whole 28 mortal inhabited line was tossed in was so that as we, the audience, wouldn't expect to see new faces join our Earthbound team. This will surely save us time having to see and hear the backstory of some random character we're not even familiar with already. And all of a sudden in the olive green, a wild Yamcha appears, as if he's needed. Ever. Of course, he has quite the lofty imagination, thinking that he'll be called upon to join Team Universe 7 in the tournament. Spoiler alert, he'll be waiting at home forever. But you know what? I think this is something that Yamcha just tells himself to seem important. We all know he'll be at home, under the covers, cowering like a little punk. You punk. Overall, this was a great episode to gain some insight into the strategy for why they chose the fighters they did to defend Universe 7. Master Roshi is very cunning, as opposed to the headstrong Trunks and Goten. So it makes sense to choose someone that may not be all that powerful, but smart and careful when it comes to outthinking their opponent. I also really like this episode because it proved that the Dragon Ball franchise can in fact produce episodes that are just as valuable and plot-driven as the fighting episodes. Some might consider this a filler episode, but it was definitely more than filler, as we were given insight to the other cast members, as well as the introduction to Bulla, aka Bra. Episodes like these are needed to break up the fast-paced action and place our beloved characters in a more playful environment. I mean, seeing Vegeta go blue every time Bulla would cry was the best. So what did you think of this episode of Dragon Ball Super? You think Krillin does in fact have some tricks up his sleeve? Has he really been training like Goku said? More importantly, do you think Universe 7 stands a chance in the cross-dimensional battle royale? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more content, and until next time, friends, I will see you in the next one. Peace.